Yo, someone just set the record for the longest consecutive spaghetti. 90 inches.
He made
Yeah.
spaghetti.
It's fucking sick. Check it out, dude.
Who was it, Mario?
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Why are you saying that?
The Guinness Book of World Records is such a fucking sham.
Where's the meteor, dude? I'm ready.
Send it.
90 inches of one continuous spaghetti? That's 90 inches.
Is the pasta handmade?
No, they found it?
You have to.
Did they find it or they make that?
Huh? Yeah, look.
It's handmade?
Dude, there's no scale. It's gonna be the smallest fucking noodle ever.
Look at the length. You know what a spaghetti already
That is not a spaghetti.
You should put a spoon next to it or something.
That's store-bought pasta, bro.
Some kind of fucking.
That's a fucking parasite.
Sbarro?
That's parasite. That's not a spaghetti.
Dude, it's fucking. Guys, can we just be happy for one?
How come there's no marinara on it?
Yeah.
There is. There's a little bit right there.
About to give some other information.
I probably
spaghetti
just
monster.
ruined it.
Yeah.
No, Ryan's gonna be like, yeah, this just came out of a urethra.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a worm?
This is what
No,
we're
that's
waiting for.
medical
We're
fucking
waiting for it.
napkin.
Exactly.
This came out of someone's rectum.
Dude, Ryan, were you part of the 1996 Olympic gymnastics team? Because that jacket is fucking fire.
Thanks. Yeah, me and Carrie Strug.
The women's gymnastics team.
You say that on the fucking 19th video.
I don't know. I just noticed it right now. I was like,
Okay, all of you fucking spaghetti haters. All right, I was just testing you. It's not spaghetti. This is a handleless jump rope that a man was able to stuff completely in his urethra.
Oh, that's what the red is?
It's a jump rope?
I need to fucking buy a lotto ticket today.
Did you call that?
Yes.
Wait,
Called
you
it.
said it was a jump rope?
Called it.
No, I just said it came out of a urethra.
Yep.
Good call.
So, a 79-year-old man took the handles off of a jump rope, stuffed the entire 90 inches of jump rope into his urethra.
Wait, a
It
70-year-old?
got stuck in his bladder. They had to cut his bladder open to.
kids, you gotta quit the porn now. You gotta quit now.
You gotta stop.
Why does this keep happening?
This guy's like, I can't even nut unless I remove these jumper.
Schoolyard jump
Oh, I
rope.
wish I could have done like I used to. Gotta shove it in my cock.
doing?
Bro, what's the appeal of shoving things in your urethra? Is there something? Because that's a kink, huh?
You could come.
It's been happening a lot. Why don't you find out?
Nah, dude. I'm so lucky that I don't have any kinks like this. I thank God every
Same.
day,
I thank
bro.
God every
I thank
morning.
Allah, bro.
But one day I think I'm gonna be afraid that it does happen.
Yeah, you think one day you'll just be.
Out of anybody here, it'll be me.
It'll be
Yeah, that's you, bro.
But how's your urethra size? Is it?
It's pretty tight.
Yeah, I think by default most of us have pretty narrow urethras. I guess
Dude, a jump rope handle?
a jump rope handle.
That's rough.
All 90. Speaking of which, hang on.
Did the doctor fucking pull it out and whip it and just start pow, 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 and then they started double ditching it?
Still good.
Still good.
And the nurses come in like,
Yeah.
Oh shit. Hop in, Lisa.
Fucking blood's all flying everywhere. Ooh.
Here you go. That's what it looked like when it was in there. So what happened is once he got all 90 inches of the rope in and it was just chilling inside of his bladder, after you urinate, your bladder contracts or something.
Oh, no way.
So then it started to do that magical thing like when AirPod wires get tangled in your pocket and it tangled the rope up so he
That
couldn't
is
get it back
magical.
out.
They should have just left it
No
in
matter
there.
how carefully I put it in my pocket, it always comes out.
So now we know the same is true for jump ropes inside of a bladder.
that is good to know, actually.
That is useful.
That goes to show look pretty healthy.
Yeah, for 79, not bad.
Good too. Look at it.
Lighten up.
Pretty good.
That goes to show that no matter what, even at senior age, men are still boys.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, because we've covered stories of
with jump ropes.
yeah, we've covered stories of kids doing this, of teens, of adults, and now geriatrics.
But a jump rope is thick, dude.
Jump rope's got to be a record.
But then you could stretch it out over the. It could have just been yarn when he was young, and as he grew older, he's like, now it's jump rope. Because
Old timer.
getting looser and looser with that age, you know.
Sure.
Bigger.
And then he's looking over at the next jump rope, which is that one with the beads on it.
Yep.
He's like, that's next.
Weighted ones.
Like, look how much blood is on that thing, huh?
It does look like the longest spaghetti. You had me fooled for a sec.
You got a little hungry too.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
dude,
I'm glad
started
you
licking my
said
lips.
spaghetti because now I can like just believe that's marinara.
Yeah.
Spaghetti,
So after
spaghetti.
they cut his bladder open and they just took the whole thing out, he made a full recovery. No complications.
Guys, doctors, like, I don't know. I thought it was, I thought I was eating spaghetti and it was Jump rope. Did he try to do some bullshit?
They didn't even. I don't believe they even tried to get a story out of him.
The man did not explain why.
You know when they have like like murders or something, like the sheriff will go in like on the state and on the news, you have like a press conference. I think they should do that for stories like where some guy has to
Press conference for this.
I think so.
you gotta own up. This is a PSA for everyone else.
The cops takes his podium and he's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, we got him."
And he steps up and he explains himself.
Share with him that little factoid you just read.
It's a Japanese guy, so you know his urethra is small.
Oh, you're right. And
Who has the biggest urethras again?
makes sense.
The Congolese.
Thank you. Thank you.
So he has a lot of
Seems
stretch
right.
power.
Seems right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen those stats. I've seen those.
You know what? As soon as you said Japanese, it made sense a 70-year-old man would do this.
Why?
He's 79.
Because they're just perverted.
Are they?
Dude, my grandpa used to kiss my wife on the lips. It was weird.
What a pervert.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Did you ever get mad?
Nah, it's like he's gotta get his little moment of whatever, but Jesus Christ, it's so.
Did he add a little tongue?
Nah, he would just do like the mwah thing, but it was like, Jesus.
Did
Dude.
Nikki ever comment on it?
Oh, we talked about it the whole time.
What would she say? What would
She
say?
was laughing about it. She's like, "Yeah, your grandpa like really likes me." And I'm like, "Yeah, I think he
boned
does."
Did he ever kiss her on the top lips or just the bottom one?
What was that?
Did he ever kiss her on the lips on her
What
face?
are you saying about my wife? No,
She has respect for elders.
no, it was like a complete kiss. It was like a full both lips, and I was like,
Shit.
I was like, all right, old man, all right, you gotta
She
get
has
yours.
to be willing to do that too. Like she's partly responsible for that.
You think so?
Yeah, what was she wearing?
You think she should pull my wife aside tonight?
I think you should put a jump rope in your grandpa's dick.
Teach him a lesson.
I would, but he's dead.
Makes it easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Japanese guys, huh? That's a thing.
My stepdad's an old pervert. He wants to go to the maid cafes all the fucking time. And my niece was like, yeah, he wanted to go thinking that I would love to go and I'm into this shit. She goes, I don't fucking like this shit, but he kept begging, so I went. And she goes, it was weird.
Can you describe maid cafe? What happens?
It's like, you know, when there are a bunch of girls dressed up in, high school girls dressed up in maid outfits and shit.
High school
and
girls,
then,
huh?
like, they
Oh, no.
serve you cafe food and then it's all weird in there.
That's so weird.
Kind of mixed.
And the niece is like the same age.
Yep, basically. And she's all like, he kept using me as an excuse, but I knew he wanted to go.
I have to say, high school girls are not what they used to be when I was growing up.
When I was in high school.
Yeah, because I got stuck. I was like going to get a haircut recently in Vegas. I got stuck by the fucking high school, and all these kids are goddamn walking across the street being little transient assholes, like not using the lights, not waiting, just fucking running across the street constantly, so you can't move, and everyone's like so pissed in traffic. And just seeing them, they look like little. I can't imagine how I was ever attracted to high school girls,
Yeah.
because they just look like little kids.
Yeah.
They're kids.
But no, it was
they're
different
not
when
hot?
I was
You don't
growing
think
up.
they're
They were
hot?
hot when I was growing up.
Yeah,
They were
but
hot as
not anymore.
fuck.
Like Clueless.
Now they look whack.
You gotta go to those maid cafes, I guess.
I guess.
Now they look whack.
Yeah, dude. They were so hot when I was growing up.
Whack.
When I was growing up,
Whack is the description.
They're different now.
I liked older women when I was in high school. I wanted college girls.
Oh well, yeah. What was the oldest woman you were with when you were young?
When I would think 18 or 19, I was with a 23-year-old, and we lived together. She was an older woman.
Live together.
She was old.
Yeah,
Nice. Okay.
we lived together.
Was it a 10 out of 10? Would you recommend dating an older woman?
Nah, they're geriatric.
Hips all fucked up, huh? Yeah.
I don't know. I just in my
It's all
head,
fucked
they looked more womanly. Cause you're 18, and then if you're going 16, they look like kids. But then if they're like 20s, they look like women. Just in my head, at least.
When I saw a picture of myself when I was 18, I was like, I look like a 14-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way.
The thing that I did is I remembered when I was in kindergarten, first grade, I got my first yearbook. And I remember looking at the 8th graders and they looked like grown-ass adults that you would see in like movies. Yeah. And I was like, really? Holy shit. And then I looked back and found the same yearbook and I looked at those same 8th graders and they still look like adults. Because I think what it is, it's the style at the time. It's the hairstyles, it's how they have their makeup, it's
Thin mustaches.
Yes, thick mustache.
That's exactly what I was watching this video. It said that like the reason why old people still look old when they're young is the style.
It's
Because you associate psychologically that fashion with old.
Right. Yeah, it's like nurses who graduated in certain years, they have the like little cap with the beehive haircut. Yeah, it's like it always stays that era. It's like kind of weird. But now I don't know what these kids are gonna look like later. They look like they'll be kids forever.
I mean, they just look like what we did in junior high. Like the same style is back.
A lot of the same throwback shit.
They just look like they're going raving.
Yeah.
Well, that and a lot of Pokemon trainers for some reason.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking small backpacks.
So what's the verdict, Kalyne? Thick urethra, hot or not?
Come on, Kalyne, don't make that face. You're being judged.
What if it's Dion Cole's urethra?
Don't be judged.
How could Dion Cole?
Yeah, I'm just still impressed that Anthony guessed it.
Hey, Anthony knows how things work around here. This has been happening a lot.
He's got a Powerball. He got to get a Powerball ticket.
Dude, I need to fucking get
that's
some
what
today.
I told him.
I think this is like, honestly, this is like the 4th urethra stuffing this year.
Wow.
Dude, there's so many, I'm sure.
I heard that that's one of the biggest things of emergency rooms is people stuffing shit in holes in their body. From their fucking asshole, dick, pussy.
Remember when I fucked Nikki into a nightstand?
Yep.
We went to the emergency room when we were alone in Vegas?
Wait, what happened?
He fucked her so hard, he hit her in the head and they had to go to the hospital.
I was spinning that bitch around and like she smacked her head on in the hotel, like on this like nightstand
God.
thing. Yeah, and I was like, oh shit, and then she was bleeding all over the place. It was wild.
The opening plot to
Did she tell you
Fugitive.
to, like, keep going?
I don't think she would have minded, honestly, but the blood is what stopped her.
Yeah.
There was so much blood that I was like, whoa, what the fuck? It was wild.
Past the point, it's not hot anymore.
Steve Greene brings it, huh?
Then he just turns off the light.
Dude,
Wow.
I have long fingernails. You know? That's all.